Greetings everyone, welcome to Asia L Artisan Body Care. I am going to be making and cutting a scrumptious butter bar. My wife asked me to make this soap weeks ago and I finally got around to making it and I'm back in her good graces. Without any further delay, let's get into what you came here for. For my standard soap recipe, I usually like to add my lye water into the oils first, but this is a new recipe for me and I did not know how everything was going to behave, so I decided to add my additives first. The butters used in this soap are coconut butter, shea butter, cocoa butter, and mango butter, with the higher percentage of the butters being shea butter and cocoa butter. After incorporating my blend of plant milks, I then add some French white clay to the soap batter. This is a very gentle clay. It does not have a high absorbency rate, and it will add a smooth feel to the finished bar and add softness to the lather of the soap. Now I'm ready to slowly incorporate my lye water. Both the oils and the lye water solution are room temperature. While I was making this soap, I had an accident, and you're not able to see it because it happened on the opposite side of the kitchen on the other counter. And I was moving the filled soap mold onto the other counter to tap out the air bubbles, and it's a routine, it's a motion that I do all the time. And so I just sort of like made that movement, and then I realized there was a warm sensation all over my left hand, and when I looked, I had soap batter all over my hand. I did have gloves on. It wasn't extremely hot, but it was warm enough to get my attention, and so I cleaned the glove off, threw it away, and put on some fresh gloves. But it was a big lesson for me because I've been soaping now for some years and everything becomes routine, and it's just a reminder to take precaution and just watch everything that I'm doing no matter what. Every time I make soap, I make sure that I have on long sleeves because I have gotten soap batter on my wrists. I'm always wearing gloves, an apron, closed-toed shoes, and I do wear eyeglasses so my eyes are covered. And even with all of these precautions, I've still managed to, spill soap or get something on my skin once in a while. When I do get soap batter on my skin, what works for me is immediately rinsing my skin in cold water. I have not tried vinegar or anything like that, but for me, rinsing the soap off in cold water has gotten all the soap batter off, and I've not gotten any scars or anything like that. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys because no matter how long you've been doing something, whether it's soap making or any activity that can pose a hazard, it's better to be safe than sorry. After getting all of the soap batter into the mold, I let it sit on the counter for just a little bit so it could thicken up. I then used the opposite end of a piping tip to create small circles on the surface of the soap. This past weekend, we participated in our first outdoor market since moving to Los Angeles. It is located on Melrose Avenue. It's called Melrose Trading Post. It's one of the oldest outdoor markets in Los Angeles, and it's considered LA's favorite market. And so it was just really wonderful to meet all of the different vendors. Everyone is so helpful. There's such a beautiful mix of artists, vendors, artisans. There's live music. People come there for the day and have like a picnic because there's all of these vendors who sell all different kinds of delicious food. And so it was just a great experience for us. And we kind of feel like we're really becoming a part of the Los Angeles community. And so that's where we'll be every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Here we are at the end of this video, and I realized I did not mention that this soap is also a fragrance-free soap. It unmolded really well, and the cut of the soap, it was a little difficult. It's harder than my typical bar, and so I probably should have unmolded it sooner. I let it sit overnight. And the look of the top of the soap, it's just a very subtle design that adds a little something to an otherwise plain looking bar. And stay tuned also for a final photo of the cut of this butter bar soap. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, subscribers, and welcome new subscribers. And if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, take a moment to subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you know every time I upload a new video. Also, please follow me on Instagram at Asia L Body Care. Stay tuned for that final picture, everyone, and have a fantastic day. See you soon.